Our travel day home. Finally, our trip had come to an end and it was time to head home. We started the day with a brief 10-minute walk from our hotel to the train station. From there, the train ride to the airport was about 40 minutes and thankfully pretty straightforward. Once we arrived at the airport, things became a little more challenging. There were long lines and very limited staff, which made the process slow and had everyone feeling a bit cranky. The kids were getting stir crazy, so while my husband worked on figuring everything out, I went into full Mission Impossible mode to keep them entertained. We turned it into a game, and even the little boy behind us joined in. Eventually, we got everything sorted and made our way to the gate for boarding. We had a quick flight from Munich to Paris, followed by a short layover before boarding our flight back to JFK. On the shorter flight, the kids played with toys and had some snacks, which made the leg pretty easy. During our layover, food options in the terminal were very limited. We grabbed whatever we could find, but between trying to find something, especially for the baby, that was egg-free, and the time crunch, I ended up having to change the baby once we were on the plane. After the last flight, she was pretty stir-crazy, so I let her sit in my seat while people boarded. She happily waved to everyone walking by, which was actually a really sweet moment. But once we needed to sit down for takeoff, she became very cranky, and we had a hard time getting her to fall asleep for her nap. Once she fell asleep, my toddler, who had been doing great up until then, started getting upset. Luckily, we were able to soothe him more quickly, but when the drink service came by, I definitely ordered 2 champagnes after surviving the first 30 minutes of takeoff with 2 screaming kids. We were seated in the bassinet row, and once the baby was asleep, I asked the flight attendants if we could use the bassinet. They refused, saying she was too big, even though she was only 1 year old and well within the listed height and weight limits. I'm fully aware that I booked her as a lap infant and chose this setup, but I specifically pre-booked the bassinet seating, knowing I could lay her down if she slept. Instead, I ate my meal while holding the baby and just made it work. The rest of the flight was fairly uneventful. The twins entertained themselves surprisingly well, and I even did some food shopping on my phone to help us get back into our routine once we got home. After landing, we were fast-tracked through customs because of the kids. I waited with them to grab our bags while my husband went and got the car to pick us up for the ride home. Please like and subscribe to follow along for more.